All right, time to set up my shitty little stand. It's probably crooked as hell. I know. I haven't posted in a year and a half, but we're here now, and we're going to talk basketball. And what about basketball? I'm gonna rank all 30 teams on how much I like them, from worst to best on how much I like them. This has nothing to do with skill, by the way. This has nothing to do with the franchise. This is just how much I like or dislike them. So we're just going to go... Where the hell is my list? We're going to go from 30 to 1, obviously. I don't know why I'm addressing this stuff. This shit should be pretty obvious. Alright, coming in at number 30, the reigning champion, Los Angeles Lakers. My good friend Dwayne's team. I hate the Lakers. If your team is good, I'm probably not going to like you. They're literally the Yankees of the NBA. You know, they just get everyone. They're always contending. I also hate LeBron James a lot. I hated Danny Green. I know he's not there anymore. I hate Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis I like, though. Anthony Davis is cool. He's probably one of my favorite I'm not going to say the team yet, because that's my favorite team. He's one of my favorite of my favorite team players of all time. So yeah, number 30, Lakers. I hope they don't win the championship. I hope your whole team gets injured. Coming in at number 29, this is a pretty shitty reason to put this team at 29, but I gotta be honest, alright? Coming in at number 29, another California team, the Sacramento Kings. And here's why. This team should not be in the NBA. It is in Sacramento. Who in the fuck lives in Sacramento? I can ask one casual NBA team what team is in Sacramento, and they probably couldn't name it. I'm being dead ass serious. No one watches the Kings. I couldn't name one current or former Kings player. Is De'Aaron Fox still there? That doesn't matter. The Sacramento Kings are the most irrelevant team in sports. In all of sports, and it's not even close. Alright, coming in at number 28, this 2 years ago, actually probably last year, would have easily ranked 30th. Another California team, the Golden State Warriors. This team I hated for so long. I mean, it's the Warriors. They won, 3 championships? They made the finals 5 times in a row. It was versus the Cavs 4 times in a row. I hated that shit. I wanted some kind of diversity, but Steph Curry is just God. Just a God. He really, I think he has a shot to become a top 10 player when his career is all said and done. He's probably top 20, maybe even top 15 currently. He's one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter of all time. Mad props. I do not like Draymond Green. I didn't like Kevin Durant when he was there. Klay Thompson is cool, though. Klay Thompson, amazing. Alright, coming in at number 27. I used to like this team. I hate bandwagoning. I almost bandwagoned to this team. But then these 2 guys signed here in New York, the New York Knicks. Not the Knicks, the New York Nets. The New York Nets, and this got even worse. I thought KD and Kyrie were going to sign to my favorite team. They took this dude, and on top of it, my friend Darren decided to become a fan of this team for no reason. He bandwagoned to this garbage team for no reason. He thinks they're going to win the championship. Darren, they're not. This is really towards Darren. I know I'm kind of getting, most of you guys probably don't even know who this guy is. Darren, the Nets are not good. Coming in at number 26, and there's really no reason to be here. It's just I really could give 2 shits about this team. It's the Charlotte Hornets. This is probably an unpopular opinion. Put the Charlotte Hornets Buffalo, please, and with the Kings, put them in Seattle. I know the Buffalo Hornets makes jack shit on sense, but there shouldn't be a team in Charlotte other than the Panthers, and the Panthers are irrelevant as well. They haven't been relevant since 2015 with Cam Newton, but this isn't football. This is basketball. Hornets, I hate LaMelo Ball. If you have a Ball brother on your team, you're automatically gonna get a low ranking. I hate Lamar Ball. I hate Lonzo Ball. I hate LaMelo Ball. I hate their irrelevant brother. I just hate the Balls. That sounded sus, I know. Alright, coming down to number 25, we have the 76ers. You know, if your team is in Philly, you're automatically going to get, a decrease. I hate the Eagles. I don't hate the Phillies. I the Flyers are whatever, really, but, like, I hate the Eagles, really. So that kind of really just puts the Sixers down this low of a position. I think they're overrated as hell. This is their last chance to win a championship. Trade for Harden. You guys are going to be the second best team in the East, hopefully. So hope my predictions don't get absolutely cluster-effed. Coming in at number 24, I got the OKC Thunder. I used to hate this team. Like, I just really hate the teams of my, like, friends, you know, just to piss them off. It's the Thunder. You know, this team, I hate them because they wasted so much talent. So much talent. They wasted KD won two championships. But Russell Westbrook still hasn't won a championship. Harden still hasn't won a championship. Did Paul George win a championship? I don't even know. Fact check me on that. I don't think he has, though. This team has wasted so much talent. Now they have a pick. They have a 2029 first round pick. So it's going to be, Dennis Schroeder isn't even there in this more. This team has nobody now. This team is literally irrelevant. They don't have Chris Paul. They don't have Dennis Schroeder. They don't have any of the four guys that I already mentioned. This team is irrelevant. Go back to Seattle, please. Coming in at number 23 is the Pelicans, and this is one reason why. Two reasons. First of all, you have Lonzo Ball. I just mentioned how much I hate the Ball brothers. And number two, you have the most overrated piece of shit in the league, Zion Williamson. I don't care what you say. Zion is overrated as hell. Literally, if he takes a breath of air, ESPN goes absolutely wild on this guy. I don't think he's really what they think he is. I think he's a bulky guy. I think injuries could ruin his career. I don't think he's very good. But other than that, I don't really care about the Pelicans. And now we're really starting this territory from like 22 to 19 and really to 17 is like the teams I could really give two shits about. Actually, no, I don't like the Clippers, which is why they are coming in at number 22. It's the Clippers. If your team is in California, I probably do not like your team. I don't really like California. I've never even been there. I know I'm wearing an Angels jersey. Trout. Not even an Angels fan, by the way. But, it's the Clippers. This team, there's just something wrong with this team. It's in L.A. If you're in L.A., I'm not going to like your team. If you're in California, I'm probably not going to like your team. Unless you're like the San Francisco Giants. But that team's irrelevant, so... And it's not even basketball. So, like, who cares? Coming in at number 21, now we're really into the territory of the teams that I can give two shits about. We have the Hawks. When have the Hawks ever been relevant? Never. Not since the 50s. What did they won like the first or second or third NBA championship. Haven't done jack shit since. Yes, they have Rondo. I love Rondo. Yes, they have Trae Young. I love Trae Young. This team is literally irrelevant. Like, these teams that I'm about to mention are irrelevant. Another irrelevant team coming up, the Orlando Magic. They have Aaron Gordon. He reminds me a lot of Aaron Judge. What else they got? They got a dude. They got Markelle Fultz, who has the yips. This team literally they made the 8th seed last year. They beat the Celtics in the first game. They aren't jack shit. Coming in at number 19, same thing. Pacers. I don't hate the Pacers. I just wish they would fucking trade Oladipo to us. We really need that dude. To us, thank God I didn't say the team. I really would have spoiled it. I really should have just said my favorite team at the start and then went from there. Because I keep having to say this, and I'm probably giving so many hints if you're a diehard basketball fan and you know what I'm talking about. Alright, but like the Pacers, what do they got? They got swept by the Heat, who, in my opinion, are probably the best team in the East, maybe other than the Celtics. But yeah, it's the Pacers. Who gives a shit? Number 18, we got the Bulls. Yes, they had Jordan. Yes, they had that great dynasty in the 90s. What else? What else do they have? They're Chicago, and I like a lot of the Chicago teams, But I really could give two shits about the Bulls currently. If I was in the 90s, I would have either really liked or really hated this team. My mom was a Bulls fan back in the 90s. That really isn't relevant to this conversation. But the Bulls. Coming in at number 17, we got the Pistons, another irrelevant team. Probably the worst team in the whole NBA currently. I either had them ranked the worst or the second worst when I did my predictions. It's the Pistons. Who cares? It's the Pistons. Number 16, I'm gonna go with the Spurs. I love Tim Duncan. I do think gonna be doing this series where I'm gonna rank all of the teams in the big four sports, and I'm gonna do the top 10 from each sport. Here's the thing, I love Tim Duncan. I love that 2000s to it wasn't even 2000s though. It was until 2014. But I really like that team. But other than currently right now, this team is shit. Really, it's not good. It's not good. It's cool they're from San Antonio though. I like the one city sports unless your name is the Sacramento Kings. If your name's the Sacramento Kings, go fuck yourself. Number 15, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, another irrelevant team. I really want to get this video interesting, but there's 6, 7, almost 8 teams in the NBA that really suck ass. So yeah, I mean they're cool. It's really whatever though. So I really could really not care less. And they're probably the worst team in the NBA. I know, what are they, 2-0 right now? But it's the early season. It doesn't matter. Number 14, I got the Rockets. I don't really like Harden that much. I do wish he'd get traded to the Knicks because the Knicks I just mentioned what my favorite team was. Just pretend you didn't hear that, and just pretend you didn't hear that. I really hope he gets traded to the Sixers, not to F up my predictions. Other than that, the Rockets are irrelevant. Westbrook's gone. Chris Paul, gone. Yes, they beat my favorite team in the 90s. I literally am just giving so many hints, and I already said the team. Just pretend that didn't happen again. But the Rockets, they're the Rockets. I used to actually kind of like the Rockets when they had Chris Paul. I really like Chris Paul, by the way. But they're cool. And they rank in the middle of my list. So, we're really in, the meh territory of teams. Number 13 is the Grizzlies. They have Ja Morant. I love Ja Morant. I really do think he is good. I think he's way better than Zion. I think he was probably the best rookie last season. Thank God he won Rookie of the Year. They probably would have given it to Zion if he played the whole season. His overrated ass. And I also like their Vancouver jerseys. That's really about it. Honestly, I'm seriously being honest. This team doesn't have much to offer. They're a young team. I think they'll make the playoffs probably this season. I hope they do. I know it's a 10-team format and there's the whole tourney shit. I don't really know how that works. Number 12, we have the Cavs. If this was 2018, I would have ranked this team either last or second to last. But now they suck. So I know they're 3-0. They're probably going to be 4-0 by tomorrow. But seriously, it's the Cavs. They have Kevin Love. Everyone used to say I look like Kevin Love. I don't know what there's... Not anymore. But 2 years ago, everyone was like, oh, you look like Kevin Love. So that's cool. I guess I look like Kevin Love. And maybe I still do. Comment in the comment section below if you think I look like Kevin Love. Like this video if you think I look like Kevin Love. I'm gonna stop begging for likes and for comments. I'm really wasting time here. I'm trying to get to the good teams. Number 11, we got the Raptors. They just won the championship. Kyle Lowry has a dump truck. That really has nothing to add with how much I like this team. Actually, it does. Your players got a dump truck. Your players got a dump truck. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. But seriously, I do like the Raptors. Even though they're in the same division as my favorite team, I am literally giving so many hints. If you don't know who my favorite team is by this point, just click off the video. But the Raptors are cool. I like their logo. Drake's a fan of them. There's that dude with the thing on his head that really likes the team. I hope that wasn't offensive to the people that have that. So yeah, that's cool. All right, we're into the top 10 now. This is the teams that I really like. Not really like, that I like. The top 5 is the teams that I really like. But coming in at number 10, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. I love Giannis. I do think he's a tad bit overrated. I like Chris Middleton. But it's the Bucks, they're very good. I do not think they're the best team in the East anymore. I do really think that this team is kind of overrated as hell right now. I think they'll be the 5 seed in the East. But they're a good team. I like them. I just like the players they got. But the Bucks are just kind of boring. The teams in Wisconsin are just boring in general. So, yeah, that's cool. Number 9 is the Wizards. This is my local squad, so I have to kind of support them. I don't have to, but it's the Wizards. They got Russell. They got whatever the Bradley Beal. I couldn't think of that dude's name for a second, but it's cool. It is cool. Like, they're from my hometown. I actually don't live in DC, but they're from the DMV area, so that's pretty cool. Number 8, we have the Suns. They have Chris Paul. I already mentioned how much I like Chris Paul, and they have Devin Booker. Fucking love Devin Booker. That team is good. I really do hope they make the playoffs. I think I put them at the 7th seed on my predictions. If you want to share my predictions, I could do that in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be the top 32 NFL teams. I'm going to rank them the same way I do this. But the Suns are cool, really. But they're nothing special. I loved when they went 8-0 in the bubble. That was amazing. But let's move on. We got number 7. The Trailblazers, probably my favorite guy in the league currently right now, other than Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard. Fucking love Damian Lillard. He is so good. I do think he's probably top 3 in the league. He is so underappreciated. I love him. I really do. I don't mean that to sound sus, but I really do like this guy. What else do they have after that? I mean, they have Carmelo Anthony. He's washed as hell. So basically, they have nothing after that. The Trailblazers are kind of irrelevant. They need somebody else to go with Dollar Dame, and I really do think that team could be special. But coming in at number 7, Trailblazers. Number 6, we have the Dallas Mavericks. I love Luka Doncic. I really do think that guy might win MVP. I do think it's going to be Anthony Davis this season, but he does have a calf injury right now, and with a 72-game season, it's looking like it's going to head more towards Doncic or somebody else, They did take my favorite player, Kristaps Porzingis. I'm literally giving you guys so many hints. If you don't know who my favorite team is, seriously, what are you doing? But they're a very good team. Very good team. I do think they're going to be the 2 seed. Did I say? I said 3 seed in the East. Not the East, the West. I'm really messing up my shit right now. But the Mavericks, they're cool. I like their logo, too. I like their owner. I also really liked Seth Curry when he was there. Alright, we're in the top 5. This is the teams that I really like. Number 5, we got the Celtics. Yes, they're a division rival, my favorite team. If you really don't know who my favorite team is, don't watch a basketball game ever again. The Celtics, I know they're like basically the same as the Lakers, and they're always competitive, and they're always throwing money at guys. There's just something about the Celtics that I like. If I was making this ranking during the 60s when they 8-peated, I probably would have ranked them dead last. But they're a very good team. Very good team. They're always competitive. I love Jason Tatum, although he dominates my favorite team. Number 4, we got the Nuggets. I love Nikola Jokic. I really hope that guy wins an MVP one day. He's a center that can shoot threes. If you got a center that can shoot threes, your team is very good. They also got not John Morant. What the hell is that dude's first name? Murray? What is that dude's name? These videos are unscripted, by the way. I don't have a script for this. Murray. You know who I'm talking about. He was very good during the playoffs. But other than that, there's really nothing to talk about with this team. I almost bandwagoned to this team, so maybe I would know a little more if we got to there. Number 3, we got my friend Greg's favorite team, the Utah Jazz. They have Donovan Mitchell. What else could you want but Donovan Mitchell? Their jerseys are sick. They're not very good. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, history. I put them in the 5 seed in the East in my predictions. But other than that, it's the Jazz. Number 2. This was hard. I really have been deciding whether to bandwagon to this team. And I decided no. But coming in at number 2 is the Miami Heat. And here's the thing about the Heat. This team has so much depth. I loved watching them during the playoffs. I was rooting for them. I wanted them to be a great underdog team, and they really were, and they almost won the finals. I really wish they did. That would have been amazing. But this team's really good. I hope they come out as the top seed in the East. I hope they come out. I hope they win the championship. Do I think they will? No. I do think either the Lakers or the Celtics are going to win the championship. I can't wait. We're going to see. I can't believe we're going to see Lakers-Celtics for like the 80th time. But number 2 is the Heat. I love Tyler Hero. I love Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is actually probably my favorite I I might as well just say the team now because they're about to be number one. My favorite non-Knick in the league. The Knicks are my favorite team, but we'll get to that in a second. But the Heat, very good team. I really, really like them. But number one, I got to get serious with you guys. You know, this team has not been good. And the reason why I stick with this team is because I know the pain will end one day. You know, like a team can't be this bad. Number one, I've already said it, the New York Knicks. And here, I got to get serious with you guys, you know. I've been told so many times to bandwagon from my team. They are one of the worst teams probably of all time. I know they won 2 championships, but that was in the 70s, really long time ago. It's really hard to judge how good those championship team was. I know it was filled with guys like Willis Reed and Walt Frazier and Dick Barnett. I know Dick Barnett is kind of irrelevant, but I got to get serious with you guys. Our team sucks, and I got to stop denying. I got to stop thinking that this team can win 30, 40 games in a season. Our team sucks, and I really hope Dolan sells the team to Steve Cohen. You know, this is not a rant. If it was a rant, I'd be yelling. This is like a soft, you know, serious moment with you guys, heart to heart. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks suck. The Knicks suck. Obi Toppin's injured somehow. I just don't know how. Like, there's a curse over this team. I don't want to be that guy, but there really is a curse on this team. I don't care what you guys say. This team is garbage, and but they're still my favorite in the team. I would hate to bandwagon from a team just like that. Excuse me, I've been talking like 21 minutes straight, so it's kind of hard to talk. But that's my thought on the Knicks. That was my favorite 30 teams in the NBA. Comment what you think. Comment your favorite team. Comment what teams you hate. Comment your favorite player. Comment whatever the hell you want. You know, I'm probably gonna read every comment on this video because I don't really have fans. You know, if you're my TikTok people, what's up? If you're Darren, Dwayne, any of the people I mentioned in this video, what's up? Tomorrow's video, top 32 teams in the NFL based on how much I like them, favorite to least favorite. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.